UFC 320 happened this past Saturday. It is Monday afternoon, so you know what that means. I'm going to do a little Monday morning or Monday afternoon quarterbacking on what's next for the light heavyweight division in the UFC after Alex Pereira disposed of Magomed Ankalaev in a vicious TKO finish after 80 seconds of the first round. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, this picture says it all. There was a lot of bad blood coming into this fight between both camps, between Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev. In the end, from what Alex Pereira said, he really did dispose of Magomed Ankalaev because he says in the first round he was only 40%. Well, this time around in this rematch, Alex Pereira came out like he was shot out of a goddamn cannon and was aggressive, pushed forward, and in the end he just loved that victory, had to celebrate it, and I think we all celebrated that too. I mean, who doesn't love Alex Poatan Pereira? Another glorious shot of this finish. The UFC might not admit it, but they were probably very happy with this result because Alex Pereira is a massive star right now in the UFC. Probably the face of the UFC currently. I mean, if we're not including John Jones or McGregor. It was great to see this, especially just with a lot of the talk that was going on from Ankalaev's camp to Pereira. Mostly not from Ankalaev himself, mostly from his team, but there was a lot of bad blood. And in the end, there's not going to be a need for a rematch. So you got to wonder now what's next in the light heavyweight division and what's next for Alex Poatan Pereira. Speaking of the light heavyweight division, Yuri Prochazka got a brutal finish of Khalil Roundtree in the third round. And this picture also just, man, it was such a tough fight to watch in the moment if you're a fan of Yuri Prochazka because the first two rounds it looks like Khalil Roundtree was really dominating, just fighting way more disciplined, landing the shots. Yuri fighting like the weirdo that he is, has his hands down, puts his chin forward, eats those shots. He knew he was losing going into the third round, but I mean, Yuri Prochazka, sometimes he's just inevitable, man. He came out so hard, and then got the brutal finish for Khalil Roundtree, and it was really tough to watch because I'm definitely a big fan of Khalil Roundtree, big fan of Yuri Prochazka. It was gonna suck to see one of these guys take a loss, but in the end, Yuri Prochazka gets the win and well deserved because that was unbelievable. So I mentioned what's next for Alex Pereira, and he's actually asking for a fight against John Jones at the White House. Now, I don't love rewarding John Jones for ducking Tom Aspinall, but I kind of like this fight actually. I especially like this fight because there's no title on the line. So if there's no title on the line, then it makes all the sense to just do a super fight, circus fight for the BMF light heavyweight title. Why not? So then my pick for the title be Yuri versus Carlos Ulberg for the light heavyweight UFC title.